I could never get enough of this old piano. Oh, the crashing sound of the breaking waves down here. Now I've been sitting here most of the day. Don't know why it's so hard to tear myself away. I can almost hear the ocean talking to me, saying, what are you waiting for? And life is an open door. It would never get easier than this. It would never be more difficult to miss. So what are you waiting for? If life is an open door. No one in this world knows where I am. So I think I'll stay for as long as I can. Sure could use a word of advice. Just see things clear.